Hello, I'm Adam Paul Morgan. Thank you for clicking on to what is a wee discussion on the Splatoon 2 test fire, which just happened the weekend before, and I've only just actually managed to get round to watching, or should say, doing a video, which hopefully you are now watching. Thank you so much once again for clicking on. Now, I'm wearing this hat for two reasons. One, it's about Splatoon. I got this with the purchase of the original game for the Wii U, and I haven't done my hair, so it's sort of two birds, one stone, so that's why I'm wearing this hat here, even though it's getting quite warm. Lovely for the winter, not so good in spring. But going on to the Splatoon 2 test fire, which, as I say, just happened over the weekend, and many people, from what I've read on Twitter, on YouTube, generally had quite a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully, if you played it, you had a lot of fun as well, and I've had some comments in previous videos of people who have said they had a lot of fun playing that game as well. But of course I'm going to go through a few niggles with it as well. Now, first of all, before the actual test fire was available to us, I was getting my little Splatoon splatting, as it were, squid mode mindset back, and I played a lot of the original game. Now, on the original game, as I believe, the jump button is the X button, which is just up there. I'm just using this Joy-Con as an example. Now, on this new one, it's the B button. So obviously I'm trying to jump, but I keep bringing the map up, which is another thing I did miss in a way, was the second screen. So you can just have a quick glance on the controller, look back up to your TV and find out where it needs splatting. But now it's just a push of the button, something I'll have to get used to for Splatoon 2. And yes, I have pre-ordered it and I will be getting it. Touch wood. Okay, now other niggles as well. There was one or two times when it did come up where it said internet connectivity problems, blah blah blah, games didn't load up for one reason or another. But it was just the test. This was obviously the Switch's first little big online multiplayer thing to see how it would work and things like that, which, okay, it was just a test fire, a demo, a beta, or whatever you want to call it. Stress test, as someone else called it on one of my previous videos. But really, if this is going to become a paying service, hopefully the actual online thing will become much better. But I know people who play for the PlayStation Network who have had problems like that. I've got the Xbox Live, there's always problems with that. So yeah, in general, Splatoon 2, it was a lot of fun. One or two connectivity problems, but that wasn't necessarily the game, it was the whole thing together. Now, different ways of playing, TV mode, fine, not a problem. Tabletop mode, Joy-Cons in separate hands, this was quite good for aiming. I quite enjoyed that. Just a little niggle for me, when they were in handheld mode, when I had the Switch in front of me, aiming was a bit of a nightmare when you was turning the screen like that, because obviously the field of vision changes when you do that. So I was just using the right analog stick different times. But yeah, overall, I had fun. Hopefully you had fun. I know people have commented it was fun. But hopefully this isn't the end for these test fires. There's Mario Kart coming soon. Let's have a quick test fire on that, or a little demo where we can do a track and things like that for the Switch, because obviously, as good as the Switch is, let's be honest, there's not that many games out there yet for it, but they are on the way. I would like more games. Zelda Breath of the Wild, I like it, but I just need a little break from time to time and maybe play something else just for a little bit. I'll go on the Xbox or something. It means I've got a fat wee wires around the back of the telly, because I've only got two HDMI ports and the other one's for my Amazon Firebox. But there we go, that's just the way it is at the moment. But Splatoon 2, great fun, and I'm really looking forward to getting the whole game for the single player campaign mode and things like that. And my wife is really looking forward to this Splatoon game, even though she didn't like the first one. No, but one more thing as well, I did notice it's nothing really to do with technical aspects of the game or how it played like that. I have the funny feeling someone who had the original Splatoon game, I noticed there was a lot of people who didn't quite know what they was doing within the game, particularly online shooters, things like that. And without being harsh, I took full advantage of that, and I was getting like 11 squidded, as it were. I was winning majority of the games because there wasn't. It doesn't happen very often in online gaming where I've got more experience than anyone else, so I'm going to make the most of it. Yes, I did. So there we go. I'm Adam Paul Morgan. Thank you for disliking the video. I'm Adam Paul Morgan. Ta-ra a bit.